Eric Francis with one hand on the stick, proving once again he's better here with me than out on the ice. But of course, safety first, Eric.
Safety first, my friend.
Hey, it's day 2 here at the camp. We're rolling along. Storylines, though, pretty consistent in that we do not see Dylan Dubé or Buddy Robinson. They are still unable to participate. But we also see that the smaller group that we saw in day 1 remains the same. There were no changes. A smaller group of players, including Johnny Gaudreau and a host of other regulars, still on their own.
Yeah, and it still continues to be the big puzzle of camp. You know, most teams around the league have moved all their main players to the main camp, and they've got their black aces in the secondary group. Not here in Calgary. You got a number of star-studded players on that second group, including Johnny Gaudreau, who's not playing with his 2 line mates. And, of course, on the second line, Andrew Mangiapane is not playing with his 2 line mates on the second line. You've got a situation in Calgary where they say that it could change on a daily basis. It hasn't, and people will continue to scratch their heads and worry about the fate of Johnny Gaudreau until he's playing with his teammates. The teammates, Elias Lindholm and Sean Monahan, say they're not worried about it because eventually Johnny will move over. But at this point in time, I think fans have every reason to be concerned because he is the most important player on this team.
Jeff Ward saying circumstances will dictate when that change happens. All very vague, a lot of speculation, as we have mentioned. But you mentioned that his line mates are not overly concerned, nor is his head coach, because really they think right now it's about timing, getting themselves up to speed, and they're not also really worried about chemistry.
This playoff is really going to come down to, as Jeff Ward said today, it's not about skill, it's about will. And that was what was missing from the Calgary Flames last year. And that was what we heard a lot of today when we spoke to Elias Lindholm and Sean Monahan and Jeff Ward. What was missing last year? Well, it was that will. They were completely outclassed by the Colorado Avalanche. But also, what kind of motivator can that be? What can they learn from being outplayed, and outcompeted by the Colorado Avalanche last year? It seems to me the Calgary Flames are going in. They know they've got a lot to prove, and they're going to have to do it with everybody on board, not just that top line.
Sean Monahan saying that last year they were embarrassed at the way they performed against Colorado. Not a lot of time, as you mentioned, to get up to speed, but very much looking forward to the day when they can welcome back Johnny Gaudreau to their top line.